The man knows that such an action is tantamount to self-destruction. Instead of dying in vain, he would rather try his best, and maybe even die, and live. Before that, the man kept swallowing 20, 40 or more pieces of natural disaster's leather. The man had lost count. He felt his stomach turned inside out, at the same time his magical feeling. As he increased, the energy his body could endure exceeded its limit, and his body became extremely unstable. When he saw this scene, he found it hard to believe. I'm eating. Do you think that kid knows about leather, but that type of leather with edges cannot exist on Earth? Did he notice anything? Or maybe he knew information about the tower first. However, these are not possible because the jailbreak method is Yurden's without telling anyone. This made Yurden even more curious about who the man in front of him was. Now more enlightened than him. He gathered all the magic power that had just accumulated in his heart, brought it from his heart to his fingertips, and then introduced it all. When I reached the wooden sword, it turned out that the man had thought of the breakthrough in the first level of the strategy. That was Itami's first teacher, Daramasha. In the novel, he was the royal mage of a small country, but then he lost his soul in a battle with demons, so he resigned as a mage and lived in seclusion in a small house. In the village, he met Itami. At that time, Eden was often injured due to unstable magic spells, which made Darimasa very worried about him, so he taught him how to control his magic. His magic power stabilized soon after, and Martha eventually became a magic teacher in the countryside. This is him. Experience, so I can meet the conditions to activate possession. I saw the man smile slightly, use all his strength to stave the wooden sword into the ground, and shout thunder. Martha was possessed by Martha. A powerful magician appeared on the man's body with magic. Blessings enveloped the man. At this moment, Itami could not sit still. He couldn't believe what was happening. He didn't expect that he could actually know the teacher's magic, and know how to manipulate the law. Who is he? The man put all his magical power into the sword, but at this moment, the dialogue box warned that the man's mana was being seriously consumed, and mana explosion was raging in the man's body. His heart and meridians were seriously damaged. Due to the excessive use of mana, the man's body could hardly endure it. At this time, even Itami sent a warning to the man. If you continue, you can die, but humans have long known that these activities are tantamount to self-destruction. It's not that I'm not afraid of death, but instead of dying helplessly with nothing to gain, after trying my best, I might still be able to die and survive, 1,000 times better than dying a useless death. At the same time, a powerful magic power was infused into the building, then an explosion of brilliant light, leaving only the wooden sword radiating remnants. Magic breath. Dialogue prompts to sacrifice your life for your weapon. The sword that cut through the horizon had successfully penetrated the corner of the man's mouth, on the first level. After inching up a bit, he finally fell to the ground, because the spiritual force was not afraid of human life and death. Even Itami admired him, and at the same time, he also activated a hidden bonus. Hidden